Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff here from the shotgun. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. By the defense. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit. Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout by the offense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again.
Get set.
On first down, it's play action. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Great move in the open field. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch, and we're able to get him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the left side. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback still with the football. He's got room to run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
Third down play for this offense. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He shreds the tackle. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, it looked like they might have picked up the first down, but this defense not giving up on that play, jars the ball loose from that running back and picks up a nice turnover.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks free. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Play action here on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll be sacked back after one, narrowly avoiding a safety.
Really aggressive call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback very fortunate to get out of his own end zone and avoid taking a safety.
The receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's second and 9 from the 26. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. The guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
QB decides to keep it here. An important 9 yards gain there brings up just 3rd and 1. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Well, someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Wants to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Fighting off the defender. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Boy, if you're a receiver and your quarterback to throw you the football, you'd make plays like this. Not just catching the ball, but the effort after the catch to pick up valuable yards, and now they're at 4th and short.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal. It's a fake. They're looking to throw for it. And they'll bring him down short of the 1st. The risky play doesn't work out. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Wide open downfield.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Great move there. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Breaks an open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to punt it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Receiver in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Erickson. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Stilton. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Erickson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Pass is caught. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change field position here.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Second down and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Split backfield here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Powers through. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow...
He's in the clear. Past the 20.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Boom. Breaking tackles. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think he got to go.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Sets a kickoff.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Toss play to the outside. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. A timeout on the field. Talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Over the middle, it's Erickson. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that. Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. And they get into the ground as the time here in regulation runs out. We are headed to OT. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Inside give now from the shotgun. First out and more. He's still on it. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Caught in the backfield. It's Hilton. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football, because this guy can make people miss.
He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw again. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The pocket breaking down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
How about this defense coming up with a sack here in overtime and putting the pressure on the offense, and especially the head coach? Decision time. Do you go for it, or do you attempt a long field goal to take the lead?
And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal. Try to win it in overtime. This is a kicker's dream. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here we go. This offense going for it on fourth and long. An enormous play here in this overtime. Deep shot toward the end zone. Trying for a pick six to win the game.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. And he's in. It's a touchdown. They'll win the game. A double overtime classic.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation.